Click. Hello, one and all. Welcome to another exciting episode of A Crown of Candy. My name is Sully, I'm your DM, and with me as always are our intrepid heroes. Say hi, intrepid heroes.
Hi, intrepid heroes.
Hi, intrepid heroes.
We're having fun. We're having so much fun right now. Guys, we took a little break for the holidays, but we're back into it. Last we left off, they were in the Cathedral of Saint Arugula, with King Amathar and Lady Plumbaline's hands on the book of Saint Citrina, his late sister, Saint Citrina of Candia, in which it compelled them to both tell the truth as to who the late Emperor Gustavo Uvano named as the next concordant emperor. Plumbaline saying it was Senator Ciabatta of Ceresia after placing her hand on the book. That being said, it was a lie.
He left, right? He walked out.
He kind of like gave you a small nod before fully walking out.
Okay.
Yes, I guess so. All this in regards of but all of this in regards to the trial of Princess Corish Rocks, who is being charged with the crimes of witchcraft in the capital. Captain Gumball, aka Big Red, who so bravely put his own neck on the line to keep the family he's so sworn to protect safe, has found himself stripped of any power and privilege he has in an Imperial Knight, for essentially trading his life for theirs. But we see the two of them facing the gallows together. All of this after a daring operation with Senator Ciabatta, who allowed them to uncover some nasty secrets, including some of those secrets regarding some water-still daggers, a feat in both alchemy and engineering, a weapon incredibly deadly to Candians. And all of this, before the king could answer any question he was given, answering any question that the king was given, the party pretty much just kind of unleashed a bunch of magic.
It was just Sage.
And you cast the darkness.
Sage started it. I was not gonna do anything.
in the heart of the cathedral. Lady Hierophant Rex Belizabeth Brassica, making the final verdict as judge, jury, and pointing to Carradine to carry out the laws of the executioner, completely cutting out Candia from the Empire, giving one last statement to you as Candians, saying, in the name of by the power vested in me as Hierophant Rex of the Bulbian faith, I hereby denounce Candia as part of the Corn Corps. Literally at the end of the session, like 2 weeks ago.
Even though she can't see.
No. This was you cast the darkness after this.
Oh, okay. My bad.
She denouncing Candia as a part of the Concord, pointing to the doors of the cathedral, yelling, "Guards, seize them!" We cut to initiative. Let me go ahead and switch our scene here. Bam.
Do you think he knows he's being recorded? Because he did this cute stuff on
The doors here are slammed shut as we find our way in the cathedral. Who's rolling dice in the thing already? Our party face to face with Belizabeth, a bunch of different guards who are come up from the top rafters, these kind of cross beams here, aiming their crossbows down at you guys. These kind of like almost like salads, or like there's like a bunch of leafy green vegetables that make up their crossbows, long carrots as their crossbow bolts, pointing down over the railings at you guys. Last session we asked you to roll initiative, and here we find ourselves in just that.
I wasn't recording the whole time.
Oh no. We begin getting some
mood music. What am I trying to say?
some mood music going on here. At the top of the initiative, we have Chorus Rocks,
Yes.
whose name is fully spelled wrong on their mini.
Did I do it?
I fully just
That
saw
was
that.
you.
It says Orish. Is it Orish or Chorish?
Chorus.
Chorish,
Like
okay.
The chorus.
Yeah, okay. Top of the initiative is Chorus Rocks. You were first to act. You've just casted Darkness.
Right. I remember that.
Where is it centered at?
Yeah, I remember I sent her on her robe. Or whatever she's wearing. So she can't... that hopefully... Sorry, in hopes that she doesn't realize it's centered on her robe.
And what's
and
the...
will not be able to
How
cast it
how
away.
big is it?
I'll have to look back up. What is it? Darkness?
Is it 30 feet? Because you get
Hold on.
most of this fucking...
Hold on. Darkness is, oh, it says six, no. I gotta read it.
What's the radius?
Oh, there we go, 15-foot radius.
15-foot radius?
Well, that's
So it's a
15-foot
30-foot...
range.
So it's a 30-foot range. So it's actually smaller than this. So if you go ahead and look on Tailspire there, you'll see what the orb is and who's all engrossed in it. That is Belizabeth, that is Amathar, that is Plumbeline. That is everybody who's in that darkness. I can't, keep... Actually, I think I can.
What?
Yeah, I can keep the sphere there. There's everybody encased in darkness. I would like to remind you guys before this combat fully goes on. You can look around. You can find any kind of you can fully look for some stuff, whatever. It's not just a matter of duking it out. So you have all of that. Of course, you are the first to act.
So I'm right here?
Yes.
Dope, sick dope. Okay, and then everything, this is, accurate to scale? In-game, so, if I wanted to exit, I have to go all the way down here?
Yes, you'll see that there's actually 4 knights standing in front of the door. Those are the, those are the guards that, Elizabeth called in and had them shut the door. You can actually see they're, from this side, putting the giant metal slat down, the giant wooden lockdown, and you can hear on the other side somebody's putting stuff against the door.
Are there any windows or spare doors? Can I make Can I make a free check?
You can absolutely make a free check.
I will fucking do it then. Don't you tell me what to do, god damn it. What would you like me to do? I want to see
you can do a perception check, and depending on what I'm gonna say depending on what exactly looking for. So you can do just kind of in general, what's around me, or you can look for something more specific or more particular.
I would specifically like to look for anything I could turn into an opening. So a door, a window, a crawl space.
Hell yeah, go and give me a perception check.
Perception. Perception's +1. My brain. There we go.
I thought you were rolling real dice.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I am. I need a dice jail, baby.
Your fish bowl. Yep. Throw all that audio out.
You don't edit this shit. He's too lazy.
True. Don't have the time. All good.
13.
13. So for starters, I'm gonna go ahead and direct your attention to you have a door directly to your right. That
Can
leads
you
in over
zoom
to a
out
room.
and then zoom back in so I
Sure.
can see how you got there?
Legitimately, so I'm centered on you, right?
To my
Directly
right.
to your right.
Gotcha.
There's a door. You will also see that on the other side, if I can, there we go. On the other side, where Carradine just came out, is a door, right? Obviously the very obvious door is the main entrance door,
Where's
which is
the Carradine one?
Carradine's to the left. So if you can actually see where that
Here?
sphere is, yeah, that's Carradine there.
And then this door?
At any time, I think you can press tab, and it'll put the name above who's
Oh.
who's
Is there
there.
any way to brighten this, or is it supposed to be this dark?
I can.
If it's dark, it's okay.
I can put the brightness up.
Not too big a video. I'm just having a hard time seeing
So let's see.
this back, dark, sad corner. But while you're doing
Does
that,
it help if I up the exposure?
Yes.
Okay.
That was amazing.
Cool.
Thank you.
So obviously those are the 2 doors that you haven't noticed before. Obviously all of this is going on.
And I have no knowledge of whether or not they lead to an outside or whether or not
You
they
just
lead to.
you just said you were looking for doors,
Right?
And that's kind of what you see. Like I said, other than the obvious door that is the main entrance door.
So none of them, I can blatantly see light out of.
Well, you see that there's light coming from both of them. There's a light source in both of them,
Okay.
essentially. And so that's what you see there. You also see that like you look up and you actually see like window slats behind Elizabeth, kind of like up the wall a little bit, but though they are narrow. Like so, it's like I'm assuming these doors you're looking for are as a result of like I'm looking for escape routes.
Yep.
Those could also essentially be escape routes, but you're like they're 100% a check to get outside.
For sure. 'Cause
Like-
they're tiny, right?
Because they're tiny, you're going through tons of attack of
I
opportunity.
definitely don't remember what the fuck my shape, size, and stuff was. Did I say it was small or big?
So you are medium. Yes, you're medium.
I just meant, did I say I was like... Are you saying that no one of medium size could even fit? It has to be
No.
small?
I'm saying that as a result of you being medium, you 100% have a check in order to get through
Oh,
those
yeah.
slats.
Do you remember if I said I was tall or short? Because that could also give me, like,
I thought you said
advantage.
you were tall and thin.
It was possible.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Oh, like, yeah, because I'm a licorice. That makes sense.
You're
Yeah,
tall
yeah,
and thin. But like I said, just as far as game mechanics go, it's not going to be a thing that you can just jump through. It's not. It's a matter of like
I
you're
got
making
you. I
checks
got you. It'll be a check.
to get up there and to get through. That's two different checks.
I got you, dog.
Yeah,
I got you.
no problem.
Alright. Fuckery.
Like I said, this is kind of a higher tier, like a multi-layered combat. So everybody else who's in initiative, make sure you have your turns kind of like thought out of what you're gonna do.
And remember, the goal is to get the...
Well, that's a good question. What do you think the goal
I was
is?
gonna say, to get out of here, or
if
do
you
we want to
discuss, if you want to discuss
Yeah.
with your team, absolutely,
Yeah.
talk about it.
So what are we trying to do, guys? Are we trying to get the fuck out of here no matter what happens? Or are we trying to fight to the end? Because there's a lot of people here. I don't know if we can make it. I think we should just run. But running is a combat all on its own, bro. Like, you have to literally find a way out, and it's insane.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to fight at least 4 at the door and bust the door open if we're gonna get out the main door.
That's the main door, yeah, but there's these other doors that I've been looking at that maybe would have some kind of exit. I'm not sure, or even those window things. But the main goal is to get, if we're going to run, we have to get everyone out. Like, we can't leave anyone behind. So that's also hard, is like, if we can help each other, if we can do things that get each other out. Like, let's say if I had, a Misty Step or whatever, which I think I still do, if I read the spell correctly, I'm pretty sure you can bring someone with you.
No, Misty Step you can't.
What was the one that I'm thinking of?
You're thinking of like Thunder Step allows
Maybe
you to do
that's it.
But like also remember, Max is a wizard.
Right.
So like Max, if you want to like talk about what kind of spells you might have that might be able to help here, don't be afraid.
Yeah,
to
anything
chime
that
in.
can work with 2 people. So if you have like invisibility, or like anything that can like help somebody else who maybe can't get out on their own. Like, I'm worried about Amithar for sure. I think we should definitely give him help because he's dumb.
I'm on that.
You're
on that?
I will help your father.
Okay.
But that being said, turns are running a little long, so like let's get through it. Talk to each other as the game progresses.
Okay.
But definitely let's.
Okay. My
let's
bad.
think about some stuff.
Okay.
So what do you want to do with your turn here?
I'm going to... Where did that go? Okay. And she is... Oh, a creature I can see. Damn it. I fucked that one up anyways. Don't you love when that happens?
Yeah, especially since you fully blacked out the giant, the whole center of the room.
This guy is big. Oh, I don't want to hurt him. Okay. I know what I want to do. I'm just not gonna map it out. How do you do fucking?
You can always press M. I don't think you have an M. But you have a ruler. Even if you go down there and click it at the bottom right, there's a ruler. Make sure you. Yeah, there you go. So now it's set to. I think it's set to sphere. Set it to line. And if you don't want to count, you can kind of get an idea.
I never want to count.
Yeah, it gives you an idea so you don't have to like count and then go back and then count and then go back. You can kind of get like an idea of like around where you'll land.
Shit. Yeah. So I think I am just going to do Step of the Wind.
Okay.
Disengage. Or dash action. Oh, but jump is doubled. What are you doing? Get out of here. Okay, so I'm going to do, whatever one I just said. So I get to disengage. But I actually don't have any enemies, so can I just do the dash action instead?
100%, yeah.
Ah. So what does that mean? What do I do again?
So dash is double movement.
Right. Get rid of this. How do you get rid of this? Go
Just right click,
There
yeah.
you go. Cool. So let me boop.
So go ahead and click, left click, and then you got a left click. So press right click, then left click. You want, yeah, you're looking for, you just want to, here, let me see. I think it's because I have control of your mini, so let me go ahead and, I'll click. Let me do this. There we go. Okay. So can you gain control of it now?
I don't know what it's supposed to look like. It's not doing anything.
You should be able to gain control of it.
I don't think that's not doing anything. I don't know. Also, I don't have. So we got our health back and everything, right? So this HP is so wrong. I don't know. I don't feel like changing it though.
Okay.
Go away. Fuck. Why did you?
Right click. Just right click.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
It's fine.
Right
I
now,
will just move myself.
yeah, for right now, just go ahead and move.
Okay. So dash actually means I get double movement. So I get
Yeah.
60.
No, you have more than that.
Oh, 40 times 2 is
80.
80. Shut up. So let me just zoom the fuck out of here.
So 5, 10, 15. Oop, hold on. Go ahead and remove the roof. Revealing 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You actually have more than enough space. So you run into this this other room here on the side. You see that it's obviously like their like mess hall, like where the clergy kind of comes to drink and stuff. And
I'm only at like 40 feet here, right?
You're at like 40 feet, yeah.
Can I go up the stairs and just take a peek? Does it give me a way out?
So you peek up the stairs. You see it leads up to if you actually drag your green slider up a little bit. And they're right there.
Oh, whoa.
There's a whole other room up there.
Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. There we go. It's just like only half rendered. I just see the clear floor.
Yeah,
Anyways.
so it takes you, I would say, 5, 10, like an extra 15 feet to like go up halfway up the stairs there, and look up there. You see it's like more of a storage room, but you do see that again. What you see on the board is what you see. So like legitimately, the fact that there is a like the tables are flipped and stuff, shows that clearly something has gone like awry.
Oh. But from here, I don't see a way out.
Not necessarily. You do see there's the upstairs. You see that the door is like you're kind of like looking around. The door, there's another door. There's 2 doors in here. One on the far end of the room is fully like made of like metal. There's another door that's open, and you can actually see one of the guys is actually hitting the corner. One of the guards. You actually see him rounding the corner, so you get an idea that that's probably like out to the balcony.
Balconies are
Like
good.
the internal upper balcony, so like the 2nd floor.
Oh. You tricked me. You fool. Okay.
But you also, I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say that you can't see that yet. You'd have to go up a little bit further. So that's a decision up to you. There's something else I was going to say, but I'm gonna say that I'm not gonna say it until unless you go up a little bit further.
Gotcha. And I'm already at 80 feet.
Also, press N, or you see that bottom right thing that it's highlighted. Click that, and it should make sure you have like a floor now. You're not like cutting out the floor.
Oh, thank you. I hated that. That was fucking awful. I was so annoyed. So this is where we end up. That makes way more sense now.
Yeah.
Alright, so I've moved already, right?
Well, you've moved like 50 feet.
Cool.
Technically 55 feet, but yeah.
Cool.
Is your darkness concentration, by the way?
Yeah, 10
Okay.
minutes too. Okay, so I got it. What the fuck? Oh, I'm dumb. So I can't see. It won't let me get in, but let's pretend like I can see. How many feet from where I am now to?
What are you trying to see? So you have an idea of what you're supposed to do as far as like moving the map.
How many feet from where I am now to where these people could hear me? Like, if I yell.
Listen, if you're gonna yell, everybody can hear you. It's
Really?
it's a cathedral. The sound bounces, and also it's not like you're, outside screaming in or anything like that. If essentially like if you scream, if you're saying I'm screaming, chances are people will hear you. There's not anything that's like nullifying the sound or anything like that.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna scream out then. Check the doorways. Run.
All right, you do that. We go to our next initiative, which is the first of our knights.
Oh, the bad guys. I was like, who's our knights? Ooh. How come we don't have any friends? What the heck? We suck.
First of our knights is gonna go. And he's just going to charge forward. 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You see that they're gonna start encroaching in. First to go is going to take a shot here at Amathar.
Dad, no.
+5. And since he acts first, okay, that's a hit. 6 damage. Amathar's health is at 51. And again, I'm gonna put the numbers of like your party members and stuff, at least for the NPCs, on the token. So if you ever have a question as to like how he's looking, you should be able to click them at any time and see what their health is. But you see one of them, again, running. They get to the ledge there, mount the crossbows over the banister there, and they just start shooting and like reloading. You see one of them, king, like shoots, hits Amathar straight in the back there.
No. Run, Dad.
Amathar takes a shot straight to the back there. 4, 6 for 12 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
So we have 40. Hits him right in his back there. Amathar's starting to take damage. We're going to move to the next one. Same thing. He's going to also take a shot at Amathar. It's with advantage for high ground. Whiffs twice. Takes a shot. You see that Amathar takes the first bolt, grabs it, pulls it out of his shoulder. He's fully in combat mode, seeing everything start to fall around you, seeing you kind of. Well, actually, he doesn't see anything. These are. So
made a disadvantage.
So the first guy has advantage because they have. They have
but now he's
ambusher.
straight.
So it was a straight roll, but he still hit Amathar. Second guy rolls with advantage, disadvantage, straight roll, rolls a 5, whiffs. So he shoots into the darkness. You hear the crossbow bolt splinter on the ground as it collides with the stone. Third guy's gonna go take a shot at Amathar. It's a straight roll. 11. What is Amathar's AC? 14. He misses. Again, shooting into the darkness. This darkness doing work here. Shoots it. You hear it again splinter off the stone. Amathar is going to go, and as much as he likes the darkness, he doesn't want to stay in the darkness.
Right. That's what I wanted, was for him to leave.
I'm going to roll an insight check here. Does anyone want to call high or low for me, please?
Low.
Low? Lowest fight or so fight or flight. Lowest flight or flight.
Lowest flight.
Flight. It's high. So he's going to fight.
Fuck.
You see, Amathar is going to fly into a ring. You hear him shoot thump. You hear, all right, you wanna? He's like, you wanna fucking die? Draws his great sword, and he said, you see, he turns and he says, he turns, takes a step out of the darkness, looks back, sees you back there, Red, kind of still in your shackles. He only needs to take 5 foot to get it, 5 foot to get out of it. Sees you, Red, there, in your shackles. Looks to Calroy, and he says, "Gentlemen, it's been an honor. For Candia!" And he is going to fly into a rage. Go ahead, Mark. One of those rages off. And because he is a, he is not a Stormlord. He is a Battle Rager. Forgot about that. He is going to engage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oop. There we go. He's going to make some attacks. Great axe. 1d plus 6. That is a 10 to 16. These knights have an AC of 18. Swings the sword. You see that, again, this is great sword versus great sword. Massive swings. You see that one of the guards also has his great sword drawn, fully blocks the blow, deflects it. The two of them square off. Amathar is officially in the fray here. Next is Sir Caradin the Brute.
Of course it is. I'll be right back.
You see Sir Caradin, who now sees the darkness go up, sees Amathar engaging on the knights. He says, "You dare raise a sword to the Bulbian Church? I will see you smited, heathens." Caradin is going to get into the fight here. He's gonna roll a perception. Okay. You see that he looks over to you, Red, and he says, "How could you, Captain? After all the ball was given you, its divine light, its guidance, and yet you would raise sword to it. You would not fall to your knees and repent." He says, "I shall see you smited." He is going to channel divinity as a paladin and use Champion's Challenge. You need to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yes, sir.
Ooh. What's my wisdom? Oh, God. 2.
Okay. You hear his words sink into your ears like a poison, like something that he's not just attacking you as like a representative of the ball, but you also as like your position. Like, oh, how could you? We've given you everything. We've given you, we've given you fame. We've given you fortune, and you would turn it to be like almost like you don't deserve not only to be a Candian, like you don't deserve not only to be a like an Imperial Knight, but you also don't deserve to be like the status that you have as a Candian. You cannot willingly move away from Sir Caradin.
I can't move. I can move towards him.
You can move towards him, but not away from him.
Where is he at? Because whenever I click on him, it shows nothing.
So you should be able to double click the image of Sir Caradin there on the thing, and it should move you over to the side. You might have to drop the roof a little, like drop that green slider a little bit to get the roof to come off, but he's there off to the side, and you're actually gonna see him in a second because he's going to move towards you. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he's going to ready in action. We move off to our rest of of our initiative, which is our marksman's here. He's going to take another shot here at Amathar. He is shooting into melee, so it's disadvantage plus a high ground is a straight roll. That is a hit. Hitting with a plus 1? Is that what it is? Plus 3. So 9. Amathar, who is now fully out in the dark, you see, you hear, there he is! He goes, men, drop him where he stands! They pull the crossbow over, toom, toom, toom. They're now shooting into melee, not so much the darkness. One of them lands a crossbow bolt. You see it drops right into the separation of Amathar's armor between his like pauldron and like his neck guard. So it drops down into like that clavicle area, right there from the top. Also shooting at Amathar, straight roll.
Fuck, dude.
That's a miss. Shooting around him. These guys, at least not this. This one's going to shoot Amathar as well. That's a hit.
Fuck. We gotta get him out.
Again, just a volley of crossbow bolts launching down into the center there. I'm gonna say, without rolling a check, Hopper, you, Red, you being the two PCs that are in this room right now, no check needed. You can see that being obviously like being shot at from high ground in this circumstance, bad idea. So he's gonna do that. He hits him for 10. This one is also going to take a shot. That is a miss. And this one actually is going to take a shot at you, Hopper. This one's actually going to take a shot at you. It's an advantage, and he doesn't get disadvantage from everything, so this is a shot with advantage. Oh, wow. What's your AC, Hopper? 13? You, this whole fight kind of just erupted. Like, everybody just starts moving almost simultaneously. And in the midst of all this chaos, you hear like a zipping sound as a crossbow bolt splinters and sticks into the statue that's next to you. It misses, but you hear how close it is. Next is going to be another one of the knights. Again, charging into battle, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. This is another shot coming at you, Hopper. Oh, there it is. As soon as that crossbow bolt splinters on the wall next to you, you take 22 points of piercing damage.
Oh my god.
As you feel a crossbow slams directly into the side of your neck, as one of the other ones takes advantage of you looking away, critically strikes you right as you look away. You take 22 points of piercing damage. Big old hit. Yep. Red, it is your turn. I don't know if you remember, but you did do a sleight of hand check at the end of your turn, kind of at the end of your turn there at the last session. You did successfully get through the locks, but you chose not to like drop the manacles yet. So you are still manacled, but they're.
Them off.
Oh, you're ripping them off?
No, I ripped them off after I undid the lock.
Okay, you fully ripped them off. Your hands are fully free.
Yeah, because I ripped them off and then grabbed my sword before we rolled initiative.
Hell yeah. So you do have your sword there. But that's what you see, the big old sphere of darkness there in the middle. What is it that you want to do?
We're going to charge at Carradine.
Hell yeah.
If it'll let me pick up my character.
So I don't know why it's not letting you. Oh, there you go.
5, 10, 15,
Good work.
25, and then I'm gonna take a swing at him.
Sounds good.
Character sheet. Does a 20 hit?
20 hits.
And then I'm gonna take a nut. Then I'm going to. Where is it? And then I'm gonna action surge and swing a second time before I roll that damage.
All right.
Does a 17 hit?
17 misses. You actually see that like the first blow strikes it like you do a wide swing across the center of his chest, cleaving into his body. The second swing, you bring it back around, and he like kind of back steps, and you just miss. So you get that you're close, but you just missed him.
If it'll stay on the desk. Reroll the 1d6 that rolled a 1. So that is 3d6, 10, 15 slashing, 4 fire damage.
Ooh. And then big cleave across his chest. You see that as you cut through you cut into that armor there. Big old like tail of flame licks out from the blade, from the slash there. You see that Carradine kind of takes a step back, dodges the second blow. As you recenter the axe on, recenter the sword in a stance, you see that Carradine fully is staring. Big old carrot head staring daggers at you. It's in this moment like the two of you realize like only one of you gets to leave this church, and Carradine is bent on that person being himself. But the two of you kind of squaring off there. You see that he again with his maul, kind of spinning the maul there, shield up at you, and he says, "Well struck." He says, "Well struck, but it will not save you."
Can I roll a... What is it? Intimidation.
I'm going to say yes, but let me explain. I'm going to say something to you before you do it, and you can decide whatever you want. You see that ever since Carradine entered from that side room, he's like glowing right now. So like,
oh my god, his skin so good.
Yes, so good. Not just like his armor is glowing, but he himself almost has like a radiance to him, and you see that it's like that radiance is kind of like affecting his quote unquote allies that are next to him. You see that you look into his eyes, you do not see an ounce of fear, and that is not in the sense you see that like not just he's not scared in the moment, but probably that he's not scared of anything. Like nothing could scare this man right now. I will remind you that Carradine is a paladin.
Yeah, I'm still gonna try it, because I need to try and break his spell that he put on me. Hopefully. So, for everything the church has done for me, Amathar has done more. And that is a 16 on intimidation.
That was good, Brad.
That was a good one.
I felt that in my stomach.
So like I said, because of his champion's challenge, it only goes away if he moves 30 feet from you, so that still stays. But also because of his aura of courage, he cannot be frightened. And that's what intimidation would do. So you see that you see he says that, and he says, "Then fall by your false king, Captain." And with that, we are going to move next to Hopper Wicks. You are sitting in the pews here. You see that everybody's kind of broken out into this giant fight. What is it? What's it our little resident wizard does?
You sure I want to climb something, so I'm gonna cast spider climb.
Oh Christ! What does it look like as you cast spider climb? Like what does your magic look like?
Flick of a finger. Little spark of ball comes out. Cast it over myself. I climb.
You like all of this kind of like winter green, minty, wind wisps around you, and you see that like it almost looks like pleasant at first before those. You see that like out of your back, these kind of spectral like peppermint striped spider legs break out from your back there. You have a climb speed, and you can climb up vertical surfaces now, sir. Is there anywhere you want to move?
I love watching this on my screen.
There we go.
Please shoot daggers into this man's head.
What is
You just climb up under the pillar there.
This is the first time I'm seeing his outfit.
You guys just see him just like wisp, spider legs, and him fully jump, not using any of his like main limbs, not using any of his arms or his legs, just all of these fucking legs, gripping the pillar and just like climbs up to the top there. He lands on the top there. You are fully there. You actually see that the pillars are a little bit short because I couldn't make them taller, but you're on. This is like the same. They're holding cross beams, so like it's not just random pillars there that don't have a top to them. They're on cross beams that is actually the same height as these archers. So they're no longer shooting at you with advantage from high ground. But you see that you're fully looking at them, and you're like, you're just maybe like 10 feet. You have to like walk across the cross beam. Again, it was very difficult to make cross beams because there's not a piece for that.
Hey, good.
But you are, again, like right next to him. You do have a bonus action if you have anything that you can do as a bonus action. Yeah, you use your action, you use your movement. You still have a bonus action if you have any on your sheet that you want to do.
Your nose is so runny. I know. That was so pretty. Is this what's bothering you?
I can't touch it. Yeah, up the way. Let's turn Blade Song on.
Ooh, baby.
What is it?
You see that he drawing the Master of the Hunt, this kind of like runic axe made of like all of this kind of like candy and steel. I think it's made of peppermint steel. Draws the axe. You see that he like almost like gets into this weird kind of like dancey rhythm kind of thing. You see that suddenly this kind of like not hunched over, but like, you know, he's a Master of the Hunt. He wears like a wolf pelt, so he's kind of like mysterious, fully mad light on his feet all of a sudden, dancing back and forth. You see that even the spider legs are like not even spending milliseconds on each of the tips, but he's in this kind of flow there. Make sure you keep track of what bonuses you get from that, because they will be important later on when you use them. Is that the end of your turn, sir?
Yes, it's the end.
Okay. Again, this is not. There's not a lot of like crazy sounds other than the sounds of swords clashing and crossbow bolts splintering and landing in flesh. You hear a booming voice of one Elizabeth Brassica. She says, "Foul child, you will not taint this church in your darkness." Boom! Big radiant light explodes from the center there as the flames kind of grow and then suddenly shrink again as she dispels your darkness.
I was hoping she didn't have that.
You see that she says, she looks over to Carradine, using her bonus action. You see, she says, she goes, "Righteous hand of the bulb, deliver these sinners into damnation via your justice." golden light sparkles, jumps from her fingertips as Carradine, who is already kind of glowing, glows that much brighter. We move to Calroy Cruller. Looks around, and you see that he's going to shoot you a look, Red. Can you roll me this is a free check. Can you roll me an insight check, please? And I'm gonna say this: you don't have to roll it. But you see that he's trying to kind of give you one of those looks that he doesn't want to say it out loud. If you'd like to determine what it is he's trying to say, go ahead and roll me an insight. Otherwise, just like say pass, and I'll move on.
14.
It is a look of either, do you want assistance, or, are you, like, do you want, he's actually kind of saying, like, should I help you with this guy, or should I help you, like, kind of even the odds with this guy?
I'm gonna look straight, like, I'm gonna see that look, and then I'm gonna look at him, and then look at Amathar. Like, I'm fine, Amathar.
He gives you a nod. He gives you a nod, double takes back to you, gives you like a quick salute before running back into combat. He is going to 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Go to Amathar's side here, and he's going to make some attacks. Coward Cruller has officially joined the initiative. He's also a level 2 low.
Nice.
Give me 1 second as I level up Cruller.
You butthead.
Alright. Now that Cruller isn't lower than even my PCs. You see Cruller goes up and is going to open up some attacks here. He's going to, first with his main hand. He is next, so he gets sneak attack. 5, 6, 7, 8, that's an 18, so he ties. And then no proficient, or no dex. So plus 5 is a 16. He misses on his offhand. He's going to hit with his rapier. That is a D8. Wow, that could have not been worse, Cruller. What is the health of these guys? So they're set to 10. 2. Oh. There we go. Okay. So he hits this guy for 1d8 plus, was it 5? 3. So 4 plus an additional 2d6. Now we're talking 10, 13 damage. You see and Cruller is quick, a little piece of cake man. Sprints into combat, dipping and darting out. You see he slips from behind Amathar there, rams this rapier into right under the armpit, into the armpit of one of the knights there, before coming for the cross slash from his dagger, whiffing the second one. You see that the knight like rears back, holding the wound, turns to Cruller, and you see he says, "Well, sorry, gentlemen, but I'm afraid I'm gonna have to crash this party." Cruller and Amathar fighting side by side yet again. We go to the top of the initiative with Korish Rocks, who is there over on the staircase. You hear behind you magic going up. Boom, 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 boom. Just magic going off, and then just the sound of blades clang, 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 clashing off of each other, finding purchase inside of fleshy bits, and just the sound of the undeniable sound of like, you know, you being peppermint, or you being like a licorice, but your dad being like Jawbreaker. The sound of blade cracking on his hard exterior and stuff like that, but clearly the sound of blade finding its mark. All of this happening from stuff you can't see outside, and just like lights growing, shrinking from magical blasts and stuff going off from the other room.
Is that all?
And that's all you hear.
Oh, right. Okay.
You feel your connection to your darkness spell goes away, by the way.
Got it. Where am I now? Did I move last
You're on the
round?
stairs. You did not move. You moved last round, but you
Right,
didn't.
but did I say that I moved back?
No. You ended your turn on the stairs.
Okay. Can I go ahead and... I can't get to where I am. Can you move me 30 feet closer?
You should be able to get to where you're at.
Can you just move me 30 feet closer?
To which way? Like, where are you trying to go?
Towards the main room again.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Put you back.
Oh, I have 40, sorry.
Well, I'm just... Hold on. Because it still thinks you're on the upper floor, so...
So try to drag me?
Yeah. Oh, alright. Doesn't matter. Because I can do...
I am God.
Quite literally. I am God. There you go. That's 30 feet. It is your turn. You should have control of your mini again. You're in the doorway. So, move the roof off.
Can you do that?
The green slider.
Up?
Down. We'll move the roof off. And now you can do top down if you'd rather do that.
Yes.
Go ahead and left click your mini. Should... Now click it. Why does it not give you...
Doesn't like me. Anyways, that was 30 feet right there?
That's 30 feet right there, yeah.
Alright, so here's 40. And then...
Okay. Can you try it now?
Yeah.
Like left click it now? Yeah, you're going now. So try to hit shift and move. There you go.
Wait, I have to be back one though.
Yeah, that's 30 feet.
That's 40.
That's 40? Okay.
Shoot. I might have to... Oh, man.
Is Step of the Wind a key point, by the way?
It is, so I'm down to 3.
Also, what's your HP?
It is 42.
And I assume you're at full?
Yes. I haven't taken damage yet.
Resource. How many you have? How many key points
4.
out of 5?
No, I have 4.
4
Oh, we're level 5. Never mind. So yeah, I should have 5.
But you used 1?
Yes, so
Okay.
now I have 4. So now I have 4. I'm a monk. Can't I just bonus action dash?
I think that's Step of the Wind.
Oh. I'm just gonna waste my turn, I suppose. Alright, I will Step of the Wind. It's a second key point, so that's 2. 18. Fuck, how do I get around now?
So you can always share spaces with friendly units.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd have to ask Brett if you can move through his space.
Just like, ah! Hey, can I get through you? Thanks.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, but doing so treats you as a mobile target, meaning Carradine can take an attack of opportunity on you if you move through him.
Yep. Yeah, I got that. Can I, from where I am here, can I go ahead and, hold on, 5, 10, 15, yeah, this is within 20 feet. Can I use, Rococo's sword, lunge 20 feet towards a creature I can see? Isn't lunging like jumping?
What's the...
And my jump speed,
is there an action
doubled.
that's required for it?
It is an action, so when you...
What's your movement speed?
It says, as an action, you lunge 20 feet towards a creature you can see. Spectral wings erupt from your back.
Okay, so if this is 30 feet, this is way past 40 feet. 40 feet, isn't it? So you double...
I just bonus action step in the wind.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said
So
two key points.
Also, real quick, which square are you in? Because you dropped yourself in the middle of 2 tiles.
I don't know if... Hold on. 5, 10, 3. So I have to be here. Whoa.
The roof is too high. Drag the roof down. I like to keep it on which floor I'm on, like right there, and then click the lock to the left of it. Drag it up a little bit. Click the lock. There you go. Now it won't move.
That scared the shit out. Yeah, so right here. And then I lunge 20 feet towards a creature I can see. And I can see her. So
You can see her, yes.
So I lunged.
Okay, you fully, and I would say, Red, you see this. Korish comes in from the corner of your eye there, runs up next to you, and you see she draws a sword that you're very familiar with, one that you saw in the war a long time ago. The sword of Captain Rococo, one of the lieutenants of during the war, Amathar's sister, draws her blade. You see Korish fully dissipates into mist, wraps around you almost like a blanket before coalescing on the other side of you and lunging forward into Plumbeline.
Korish, what are you doing? You need to get out of here.
Yeah, that's Plumbeline. Again, if you press tab, you can see who you're trying to go after.
Where's Bulbibalith?
So the green slider, drag it up like a schmidge. You don't have to lock. Just keep the lock on. Up. There she is. And then click the lock.
I did that whole thing because I thought that was Bulbibalith.
You can.
Okay, so from here, I can pretty much do the same thing, though, right? Because I can see her 15, 20 feet. That's good. So same thing, right?
Yep.
Kapow! That's where I want to be. It was next to Bulbibalith.
Okay. So you go through the thing. You come up on the other side next to Elizabeth.
Yep. I'm now within 5 feet of her, right?
Yes.
So I get to make a melee attack. I just had... Okay. This is my core dice.
It's because it's not core. It's not core. That's why. And it can tell. Elizabeth is not armored at all. So it's like... It might be easier than you think it is.
13?
13.
14, 15. Sorry, 15?
15. 15's a hit.
No way! Shut the fuck up. Okay.
Attacker wins dice.
She's fully not armored. She's just in giant poofy shoulder, kind of dress robe, big old white tassel from the neck all the way down that flows between the legs there.
9 damage.
9 damage on Elizabeth. Alrighty. You fully come up. You feel
wait. It says make a melee attack, but I have 2 attacks. Do I get to make another one?
No. So the term 2 attacks only applies when you make the attack action.
Okay, that's fine.
Since you used the swords action, that's not an attack action.
That's fine.
You come out, and there's this moment where you, it's almost like taking a big, deep breath of cold winter air before when you exhale, you are a solid again as you find purchase on the ground. Blade cuts right through her robe as you feel it stab right into her side there, and she turns to you, sees you yank the blade out next to her, and she goes, "Insolent child! I will see you punished by the bulb. As she's like holding the bloom.
She
You
just-
see like the robe starts to like seep in blood.
She just, Chorus just goes, "Send me to damnation, won't you? It's my home planet. Look at me." And then she does like little horn symbols.
Little like Taurus horns. Hell yeah, making a statement. Is that the rest of your turn?
I've done
Alright.
literally everything I could possibly do.
He's going to
Chorus,
make.
you need to get out of here.
You hear one of the knights who's engaged with your father. You see it goes, "The princess, she's returned! See that she doesn't leave! Men, after her!" And you see he says, "I will handle the king."
Who said that?
The guard that's whose turn it currently is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you ever want to know who's who's the center, like the spotlight, just click that picture that's in the middle of the initiative.
I see it.
He's going to roll an attack. And you see he says, "I'll handle the king. Now, break!" He goes, "Now push, men!" He is going to use his commanding action to, yes, he has a D4 to another attack. So he's going to use a commanding action to have the one on the side make an attack on Amathar. Okay. And that is, damage is 2d6 plus 3. 10. And then a d4. So 13. 14. You see, "Now men, push!" gives the command, the order. You hear a bunch of the knights, all of them simultaneously take swings at the same time. Essentially out of order. He points forward, gives the command. The one from the side, off to his right, fully blindsides your father. Just, boom! Takes the blade, drives it into Amathar, stabbing him right through the chest. Amathar, now with a great sword in his chest, is halted in place. The one fighting Cruller is going to do the same thing. Your father reaches his giant jawbreaker mitt out, catches the blade. Fully catches the sword, has a great sword lodged in his chest, catches the other one, and you see that he turns, fully covered, you can see that, again, hard candy, fully covered in cracks. As if, someone took a lollipop and bit it. It's just fully cracked. Like cracking ice. Now is oozing, kind of like a Gushers filled center kind of thing. Fully bleeding. Looks back towards the knights. Fully plants his feet. Plants his sword into the ground. Doubles down, so he's grabbing one sword. Reaches out, grabs the knight in front of him. Sword in his chest, and you hear him says, "You do not pass me." Making a final stand there. He already had his action. He's going to attempt to move. Actually, Amathar can't be moved, so he can't go anywhere. He's going to reload, take a shot at red. This is a straight roll because of melee. Red, you take 21 points of piercing damage as you feel a crossbow land directly between the two of your shoulder blades. And yeah, big old hit.
21.
21.
Cool.
This one's going to attempt to shoot you off of the pillar there, Hopper. No longer shooting at high ground. Straight roll. Hopper, what's your AC now? Max, what's your AC now?
Sorry, it's 16.
16? That is a miss. Takes a shot at you. These spider legs that are grabbing the banister and the crossbeams are almost levitating you off the ground, weaving you left and right. Crossbow flies past, lands in one of the posts behind you. He's going to take a shot at... This is an Amathar. That is a miss. Amathar is going to go again. It is now Amathar's turn. What does Amathar do here? Amathar is going to attempt a reposition. She's going to roll an athletics. He rolls an advantage when he's raging. That'll do it. This other guy's going to roll an athletics. No. Amathar engage with 3 guys. You just see he starts to move them back. Boom. Boom. Heavy, heavy, thunderous footsteps as these knights are being pushed back by one guy who's, like, in some way grappling 3 people. Going to move them back and push forward. Carradine is going to go. I guess Carradine's just going to take some swings on you. That would be the thing that makes the most sense. Attacks. Mornings.
If he does more than 11, I'm dead.
What's your AC?
Without armor, 16.
Oh, shit. Okay. So the first one hits, the second one misses.
He better roll real shitty on this fucking damage.
All right. He does 10 damage to you. Smack! You hear the sound, all of you echoing through the sound of the, in the cathedral, hear the sound of glass fully shatter. As the flail smashes across Red's face, breaks the glass off to the side as a bunch of gumballs start to pour out to the front, but he is still managing to stand on his feet as he breaks there. I hate to do it to you, Brett, but I have to play the character. He's going to Divine Smite.
Well, I'm at 1 HP.
Yeah, I figured. He's gonna burn a first level spell. Deals 2 damage.
No.
Smash! Gumballs scatter across.
Wait. I'm gonna use my mulligan.
To do what?
So, how I didn't ready my second wind at the end of my turn, I'm gonna say that I did ready it, and before he does that, I'm gonna use my second wind.
Okay! Go ahead and mark off your second wind. I'll take that mulligan. Go ahead and heal first. 14. You take another 2 points of damage as he, boom, smacks you. Glass shatters. Gumballs start to fall out. You feel your knees get weak, and as just before you drop to them, your foot stands firm as you rise back to your feet. Second wind, back in it with I think 12 HP now, or is it 14 HP? 13. Okay. You stand there now, having just been hit by the hand of the bulb. The two of you still locked in torment. Ooh, baby. Okay. This guy's going to roll on Amathar. It is a single die. That is a miss. Another one landing in the carpet at this point. The carpet fully riddled with a bunch of crossbow bolts, pinning the carpet to the ground. This next guy, reload. He's going to shoot at Cruller there in the back. Still at disadvantage with advantage roll, shoot rate roll. Also miss. Cruller taking his dagger in like an ice pick grip, king, deflects it out of the air as it flies off behind him. This one is going to be a shot at Amathar. That is going to be a hit. see this fray happening here in the pincer, in this kind of pinched hallway here, and you hear cut short as crossbow flies, hits Amathar in the back of his neck, and you see that Amathar drops to his knees, having finally been overcome by the amount of. And you see there's about 6 different crossbow bolts that have riddled him in the back there. One stuck in his clavicle, a great sword jammed in his chest. Finally overwhelmed by that last one that has struck him there into his neck, drops to his knees as it fully cuts his breath short. He's still alive, but you see that he's on his last leg, having dropped, and is now making death saves. It's not his turn anymore. It's his turn. This is going to be a shot at Calroy. That's a miss. This is a shot at Amathar because of the wall. So it's straight roll. That is a miss. This is a shot at Hopper, which is a straight roll because he evened the ground out. That is a miss. We cut over here. He's going to break the line and move past. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Take the attack of opportunity from Cruller. It's a miss. Cruller swings at him, hits nothing but armor as he keeps running. The knight runs through to close the distance on everybody by the altar. This is another shot coming at Hopper. That's a fucking miss.
God damn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Knights are closing in. Red, it is your turn.
Alright. We're swinging at Carrot Man. 1d20, 2d20, 3d20. And then I will action surge this time, forgetting that I had a second attack at level 5 last turn. So we're going to take 3 attacks at him. That is an 8, a 10. Oh, I'm sorry, it is 15, 13, and 20 something. It's a hit.
The 20 something hits.
Yeah.
You get this feeling that since you're the one that's battling, go and give me a perception check real quick before you roll the damage.
Less than 10.
Damn. All right. Go ahead and roll damage. No, I didn't need any more Pez. No.
9 plus 7, 15.
I had nothing but grapes.
15 slashing, 4 fire.
Woo! 4 fire. Chipping away at Carrot Man. Woo, woo, big swings. First 2 are swinging as he's backpedaling. Takes the shield, deflects the third one. As you bring it around, drop it on his shoulder, like dropping a tower on somebody. Bam! Lands right in his shoulder there. You see a bunch of like that orange carrot juice sprays out of his neck there. But just like your sturdy, Carradin 2 is a sturdy some bitch. Carradin is still standing. You have done some significant damage to him. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Your mama.
Hopper, I could use some help down here.
All right.
That's it.
And then we move to Hopper. Max, it is your turn.
Maximilian.
Max, what do you want to do, boss?
That's nice.
What?
It's nice.
He's sleepwalking? What's going on?
Mic not working.
We can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Just not real words.
Where's the damn sheet going at now? Tab.
Nothing but great.
That's awful. I'm very sorry for your
We're gonna fling a shard of ice at the knight below me.
Woohoo!
The knight or Carradine on the other side?
Carradine.
Okay. The guy that's fighting Brett sounds good.
Yes.
What is the spell you are casting?
Ice knife.
Ice knife.
Kills.
Ice knife kills. That's funny.
Please don't miss.
So ranged spell attack. So go ahead and make a ranged spell attack. It's a D20, your intelligence modifier, so the smaller number by your intelligence, and the your proficiency bonus.
That's a nat 20.
Jesus Christ!
Yes!
Fuck yes!
Oh my God! All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. Jesus. All right, Max. Can you roll me another D20, please? Or you're gonna roll a D20 2 more times. And then tell me what 2 numbers you get.
10 and 4.
10 and 4.
Yeah. Didn't get the insta kill.
So,
Shouldn't it be doubled anyways?
yeah, but critical hits, so you guys get better critical, it's called lay waste. You guys essentially get better crits as a result of having
That's what I'm
really,
saying.
really bad crits happen to you.
Shouldn't it just be...
It is. So here's the thing. So, you can go for a, you see that with Carradine having his back turned to you, has exposed probably the most vulnerable side of him to you specifically. You can either get him to stop pursuing Red, or you can just go for big damage. What would you prefer?
For damage.
Go for damage. All right. So 2d6. Oh my fucking god, that's so much damage. So go ahead and roll 2d6. Or oh shit. So it takes this. So go ahead and roll a d10 for me, please. And then you're gonna add 20 to it.
21.
You rolled a 1?
Yeah.
What?
It says 4. The die on this thing says 4. Oh no, that's a d20. Never mind.
How you be rolling a 20 and then a 1?
Okay. Oh man. Okay, so 4, that 1 counts because I was about to ask you that second time. So 25, and then, oh Jesus Christ, that's a huge hit. So 25, and then hit or miss, it explodes. Everybody within 5 feet. There is an ally within. There is another enemy within 5 feet. So go ahead and roll 2d6 and add 12 to it. Oh, I'm sorry. Add 24 to it.
Don't look at me. I don't
Do
know.
I have to roll this reflex save too?
No. So 29. Holy Christ!
Oh.
You see that again up on top. You see that he waving the giant, the master of the hunt. The master of the hunt is fucking here to fucking play. brandishing it like a wand. You see a massive shard of ice goes out, grips the other blade, looks like he's dual wielding an axe and a large like saber made of pure ice. Whips it down at Carradine, fully stabs him like through the armor, magically goes, pierces the armor, stabs him in the back. Carradine takes 25 points of cold damage. Yeah.
I thought it was 29.
Not hit. No, that's the guy next to him.
Oh, shit.
4. 23. God. And then this guy does 29 points of cold damage as it explodes. So you're. Oh wait. Yeah, I would say if you want to throw it at Carradine, but kind of aim it at the corner, because otherwise, it's a critical. It's a natural 20. No, you can misread. You can easily misread with this spell here. As a homeboy, Jesus. Just shards of ice, just fly out like a fleshet. Fully pierce the guy. You see, Carradine is hitting the back with a giant shard of ice. It fully fragments and shatters as a bunch of long needle-like ice shoots out the other direction and just land in this guy's chest like a giant porcupine sprayed him in the chest. That's 54 points of damage between two characters in one turn. Yikes. That's your action. You still have you still have your bonus action and your movement action. And if you're talking, we can't hear you on the microphone.
Yeah.
There you go. What are you thinking? You want to look around? Do you have anything on your mind that you want to try out?
I think we're gonna call it there.
You don't want to move?
No.
Okay, sounds good. Next is Elizabeth's turn.
Oh shit! I should have moved. Oh shit!
Bulla bulla. All right. Are you injured already? Are you already injured? Are you injured in Korish?
No, I haven't.
You're not injured at all? Okay, so then she can't use that. What she is going to do...
Nope.
You see her eyes fully glow white. And you see she looks straight up at the sky. Not at the sky, but like kind of like the wall. You see there's this big old like religious icon that is the bulb. This kind of like crazy like glowing orb that is their holy symbol. Her eyes fully go white, and as she looks at it, and you see she says, by the wise words of the bulb, deliver these sinners into your judging light, and let those who would advise against you fall and perish in their wake. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
No. Yeah. All right. Dexterity saving throw. Don't fail me. Yes. Didn't fail me.
DC's 15.
Already passed.
Okay.
Hold on. Shoot, math. $22.
22 is a success.
I know.
You take 12 points of radiant damage. As you see her eyes go wide, the bulb symbol on the fucking church glows, and a beam of light like strikes directly on top of you, but you manage to duck back, only barely getting singed on the front half. You take 12 points of radiant damage.
And hellish rebuke.
Ooh, okay. She makes a what save?
Dex.
Dex save or
Dex for a dex.
is not great. +2, that's a 12.
Nope. Mine's already better. That didn't make any sense. She did not pass.
Okay, so go ahead and roll damage.
I'm trying to read it. Hold on.
What is it, like a D10? 2D10?
Fire damage on a failed save.
So go ahead and roll 2D10.
These are the 10?
Yes.
God, I've been playing for almost 2 years and I still don't fucking know. I can't do the numbers. 4 and 10.
14.
14. She takes 14
What does
fire
it look?
damage.
So you get struck with this beam of light that she calls down upon you. What does it look like as Kor's hellish rebukes?
Chorus is just like hunched over in pain. She's just like, flicks her the fuck off. Shoots out of her middle finger.
Fully smacks her in the forehead. She like stumbles backwards, catches herself on her chair. Foolish child. As a bonus action, she says, my men will deal with you, the likes of you. She dissipates into golden light.
What? This bitch.
And she reappears upstairs. Up here.
Stupid her.
She dissipates. She goes, if only we could use your gift to allow them to become miracles in service of the ball, but instead, you would use them in defiance. You would use them in the ways of witchcraft and dark magics. When instead you could have had gifts such as mine. It is going to be her turn. It is Cowboy Cruller's turn.
She's such a hoe.
Calroy is going to ready an action and pass. Chorus, it is your turn.
Dope. I am going to... Where am I? In relation to Bulbian, where'd you go?
You're going to need the balcony. So scroll up a little bit. Scroll. She's up there by the ladder. To the left.
Right there? Oop, I didn't mean to move. Okay, so... Beautiful. Beautiful. Whoop.
Right click.
Thank you. I'm going to drink the Misty Step potion.
Okay. just for if anybody doesn't realize, she also casted Misty Step.
I didn't realize.
That's why I said she like dissipates, turning into like light.
No, that makes sense.
And then like reculminates into a yeah.
I do the same thing, but with darkness, and it just like dark smoke and black wholeness.
Yeah, you see that like some of the smoke from like your spell darkness turns into like a vortex, splashes onto you like a tidal wave, and as it hits you, you also become smoke, and you boom, and you can reappear wherever you want to put yourself.
Is that an action?
It's a bonus action.
Fuck yes. What? How do I?
So, bring your white up a little bit, and then try it. It has to go above that. Yep.
Here we go. Can't. Hold on.
It's 10 feet up on the rafters, so there's like a right side and a left side, so you can be behind her. Yeah.
There you go. Okay. I'm trying to just Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck your mom.
What are you trying to do?
I just want to be here.
You were already there.
I know.
I see what's happening. It's not registering the back half, so you're not gonna be able to be there. You're gonna be like on the wall.
That's fine. Just put me wherever, just next to her.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and punch her in the face. Well, stab her in the face with my sword. I get the roll twice, so that's. Oof! Oof! Oof. You hate to see it. 26.
26 is a hit.
13.
13 is a hit.
Fuck yes.
That's 2 hits.
Fuck this bitch. I didn't kill her last time. Alright, so that's 2 hits, so that's 2d6, so that's a little square, boys. I like this one. I want a dice jail and a dice, like, throne. That'd be sick. Oh, yeah! That's, 8 plus 6 plus 5.
Jesus.
Help.
14. 8 plus 6 plus 5?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so plus 14 plus 19. She takes 19 damage.
Yes. Yes.
Ooh, baby.
And then I would like to stunning strike, please, using a 3rd key point.
Woo!
DC 12 con save. I have a feeling she's going to do well, but let's hope she sucks.
Her con's not great. DC 12?
Yep.
12 exactly.
Fuck.
10 plus 2.
That's fine. That is. Wait.
So you struck twice.
It doesn't go to me? Winner doesn't go to me?
No. So you gave her the DC. She has to meet or beat it.
Got it.
Just like AC. AC is just like another
So I
DC.
get to do it again.
You get 2 of them. Yeah, because you
I will
struck
use
twice.
my 4th key point then.
You're going to use your 4th one?
Do it again.
Okay.
Suck.
18 plus 2.
Fuck me, bruh. Lame. Alright, I think that is.
So you have 1 key point left?
Yes, correct. I have one.
Okay.
So move.
She's going to use her reaction. You follow her and she goes, "Look, you've been picking up on my tricks, but let me tell you something. I've picked up on yours." She's gonna hellish rebuke you right back.
She's a tiefling?
She's not a tiefling, but she can pick hellish rebuke as a spell.
What a hoe.
Go ahead and make a dex save for me, please.
What a fucking hoe. Lucky for this bitch, Dex is my specialty. I guess not lucky for this bitch.
She is going to burn a higher level slot.
Oh, you hate to see it.
So she's gonna do 4d10.
What?
She's gonna use one of her higher level slots.
That's if I fail, right?
No. So you take half if you pass. DC's 15.
21.
Yeah. Round it up. So you take 16 radiant damage.
How much did I take it for?
I don't know. You're supposed to be keeping track of that. I already told you. You gotta keep track of your health.
I thought you were doing it. I thought you.
Well, that's why I asked you. If
You
were
asked for my HP, so I thought you were taking care of it. My bad.
She hit you with a flame strike, which is 46 fire. You took half. I think it was like 11. It was like 11 or 12.
Okay, so what did I take this time?
16. So you took 27 this round.
Oh, we put a 7. I don't feel like getting my keyboard.
Hmm?
Will you put 27? I don't want to get my keyboard. I don't have up to 7. On the app.
What's your HP? 42?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Yeah.
It still says 2.
It should be 15.
I know what it should be, but it says 2.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Where'd I go? I just disappeared. I don't know. That's funny.
Hey, Lily won't let you be there anymore. Yeah, what the hell?
It doesn't like me.
See if I can find. It's just possible that I do not. No, that's weird. See if we can't force spawn you. No, your mini's fully gone.
Man.
Here, that's fine. Give me 1 second.
It killed me. I'm not dead yet.
It did fully kill you, yes.
I'm not dead yet.
Let's see if a hard reset. Nope, you're gone, dude.
Oh my god, I have such a great idea. I have a wacky idea. It's fine. Just put like a sticker there or something.
There. One of those will work. Oh wait, I see what happened. You're invisible.
What? Why am I invisible?
See? You're right there.
Why am I invisible? I didn't even know I could be.
Great question.
And my health should be 15 out
It has
of...
to be 15.
It says 2. Much better.
There.
Beautiful. I have done everything I can do this turn.
Alright.
Oh wait, it's not my turn. It's her turn.
No, it was your turn. She went 2 people before you. So her turn was Flame Strike Misty Step. And then it's your turn. She used her reaction to Hellish Rebuke.
That's why I was confused. Okay, well yeah, I've done... Because Mitzi stepped up here, right?
Yes.
And then I hit her.
Yes.
And then I Stunning Strike. Failed both times.
Yes. And then so technically you have movement left.
Not without getting possibly attacked. I don't want to move yet.
But yeah, it's not looking great. Like
Is there any chance I can ready my movement? It's not a thing?
No.
So like, if she runs, I can't run?
No, that's not how it works, unfortunately. Either way, even if you did ready something, that's an action. The ready act is an action.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, I'm good. I've done everything.
Okay. You still want to be up here with her?
I don't want to take the chance of getting hit.
Okay. So he's
Either
going
way,
to
there's a chance.
make his strike on Amathar. This is at advantage.
Stop hitting him with her.
1 and 9. Technically, neither of those hit his AC, so he misses. He too is going to strike Amathar. That's a hit. Amathar takes 2 failed saves. He's got 1 more than he's dead.
Fuck. Come on, guy. We gotta get him. We gotta get him.
Okay. These guys are gonna try and get Hopper off this damn wall. Max, what's your AC again?
16.
It's a fucking miss. God damn it. Okay. So this one's also going to attack him. That's a miss. This one is going for. Guess Hopper again. Bro, I've never rolled so bad in my damn life. Death save. That is a 10, so that's 1 pass, 2 fails. Carradin's turn. Carradin is going to make 2 attacks on red.
Yay. How bad is it?
He doesn't know yet.
Oh god.
How bad is it? Tell me how bad it is, Doc.
Just tell me how bad I'm dying right now.
Told you we should have ran.
Also, how is he looking? Because he just took like almost 60 points of damage.
Interestingly enough, I'm actually about to tell you this right now. You see that he takes that huge hit from that ice knife. You see he reaches onto his neck, grabs his like he's got like a necklace with a the Bulbian pendant on it. He's going to grab it. He looks to you, seeing how like this slugfest of a fight between the two of you is. And you see he says. You see he looks at you, and there's a moment where he just goes, "I will mourn for you, brother. Hopefully the light," he says, "hopefully you find your way back to the light." And he's going to use lay on hands.
What does that do?
It's a heal. In fact, he's going to heal 50 points.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Piece of shit.
You see all of these wounds all over his body just start to close in this divine light. Is that an action? Lay on hands is an action, yes.
Okay, so I just have to, have my 2 attacks hit him and do at least 50 damage.
At least. As a bonus action, he will raise his shield and increase his AC.
This guy sucks. I told you we should just run at this point. None of us are gonna survive if we don't try and get out of here.
He's going to shoot at
You need to run.
Hopper.
You and Hopper need to run.
Bro! I've never missed so many damn crossbow bolts in my life. You said it was 17 max?
16.
Or 6? What'd you say your AC?
16.
60? We got a hit, baby! Let's go! I just missed like 12 guys. Where are my D6s? Did I put them back in the bag? Yeah, I did. Hopper, you take 9 points of piercing damage as a crossbow bolt finds purchase. I got the arrow flavor to it. Boom, boom. This is also going to Hopper, straight roll. Fuck you! Also going to Hopper. God!
My initiative tracker disappeared.
Yeah.
Did it come back?
Yeah.
Okay. Miss. Bam. Carradin has an ego, so I'll roll a persuasion check on this guy. Yep, that'll do it. You see, he says, "Sir Carradin, please allow me to help you strike down the sinner." And you see, he says, "Yes." The more they can see the judgment that waits for them. The greater our future looks.
Oh, come on.
He rolled a 19 base on the persuasion.
Of course he did.
not flanking, but it is a plus 5.
When did you poop?
Red, you take 11 points of slashing damage.
God damn it. Huh.
How you looking, bud?
I'm at 2.
Woo!
We need to run.
Korish, get out of here.
It's not
You,
my
Hopper,
turn.
And
Alrighty.
you, Hopper, and Cowboy need to get out of here.
This archer is going to draw his sword and engage on Korish.
Not the thwit.
Just gotta go all the way over here. He's going to engage in Korish. Short sword is a plus 5. 21 hits. 26 plus 3. You take 9 points of slashing damage. You see, he draws his sword, and engages with you there. Slashes into you. You are now currently being flanked. Actually, I guess I should roll. Yeah, I think so. Actually, roll the same thing twice. Bam, bam, bam. I guess he's just gonna run. 10, 15, 20, 30. As I look at the ground. Thank you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 10, 20, 25, 30. There we go. He's gonna start making his way upstairs. Red, it is your turn.
Alright. Korish,
What?
you and Hopper need to get out of here and get back to your mother. I'll hold them off as long as I can. Cowboy, do your best to go with them. And I'm gonna take 2 swings at Carradine.
Alrighty.
Recommended D20.
You see that as you say that, Calroy says, I like the plan, but I don't see a way out of here. Just king, just currently dueling a guy.
You're gonna have to fight your way out there, buddy. And those both miss.
Ping, blocks it both with his shield. You see that Karen staring at you, just like your efforts are futile, Captain. As he again is kind of closing the gap with you. Max, you're up.
Are his eyes still glowing?
Yes.
Damn it. So I'm gonna try another intimidation and try and go for a nat 20 to get him to stop hitting me. But it has to be a nat 20 to get over his shit, so that is 19.
Rip. No sir. Max, you're up.
Damn it.
Yeah, shit's looking grim, bro.
Hopper, get out of here. Take
Yeah.
Korish back to this. Take Korish back to Candia.
Run, Max. Seriously, we gotta get out of here. just making noises?
I think it was like sheesh.
Just got magic missile two below me.
You're gonna keep attacking?
Yeah.
Okay. So magic missile can't miss. So just let me know how much damage it deals. Are you casting it as is, or are you upcasting it?
Casting it as is.
Okay. So as is, it's 1d4 plus 1. So you shoot one missile that does 1d4 plus 1. Are you sure that's what you want to cast, or you want to try it? You want to look again?
I got a 1.
Okay. Who are you casting it on?
Garrison.
Carradine. Alrighty. Karen takes 2 damage. You see it smacks Karen in the side of his head with this quick little blast of energy. Carradine's head turns, looks to you hiding up on the banister or on the crossbeam, and he says, "You're next, mage." He says, "Try not to run too far." Carradine seems to know have seen your presence. You still have a movement action and a bonus action.
Still have movement action.
What are you trying to do?
I want to get this into this railing.
So here's the thing. Like I said, you're kind of on a cross beam. So you can either try to make the jump using an athletics check to try and like jump up there with all those archers, or you can like make an acrobatics check and try to like balance your way as you run down the beam. The beam goes all the way to the door. There's 2 beams that run all the way down the middle, kind of where you're standing at. They run all the way across the middle, parallel to the banisters. But it would be an acrobatics check as you try to balance your way across.
And that would be...
You're on an upwards angle, by the way.
That's a +3.
So, if you wanted to... Yeah, so I don't know how far you're trying to move. But this...
Well, I should have 50.
You should have 50? So your 50 would get you about here.
Yeah.
Well, not on a downward angle, but like that, but up.
Yeah. Alright, what do I roll for this?
So are you going to try and balance on the beam, or are you going to try and jump onto
Acrobatics.
the... Acrobatics? Yeah, it's going to be acrobatics. Let me know what you roll.
9.
Yeesh. So it wasn't a catastrophic failure, but unfortunately you don't seem to... You immediately take a step out, put your foot on... Wait a minute! You don't have to make checks. You have spider climb on.
Correct.
Holy shit. So you just get to move. You can just move.
Okay.
I said that takes you to about. Are you moving the full 50 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
The whole.
If you're moving towards the door, that'll bring you to about here. There you go. There you go.
That's it.
Alrighty. Remember that door is still like has a lock on it and stuff. So that's another thing you're gonna have to deal with if you're going out that direction.
Alright.
Okay, Brassica is gonna go. She's going to Eldritch Blast Korish. Aspen, what's your AC?
I think it's still like fucking 13, which sucks. No, I got bracers, right?
Yes, so
I
it's
didn't include
It's
them.
a +1.
14.
14. So it's one hit.
Damn it! Stop it! Who's attacking me?
Elizabeth, arguably the strongest person in this entire counter.
Fuck!
You take 5 force damage.
Okay. Fuck.
The strongest person only deals 5 damage.
She missed her second beam.
Shut the fuck up, Brett. Shut up.
I'm sitting over here with 2 HP, so.
I'm sitting here with 1, my guy.
You've 10.
No, I don't. I don't know how that's there. I just did the math.
You had 15 health. You lost 5. That's 10.
No, I don't think that's right, but I'm gonna go with it because I like your number better.
I don't know where you're getting your numbers, but you'll. Oh, you got hit with a short sword. Yeah, you did. So I think you do have 1.
Fuck. Should have just went with your numbers.
Elizabeth can't do anything else, so she's going to retreat.
No, that ruins my whole plan. Sit
20,
still, stupid whore.
30. Calroy's going to step forward. Pass. Korish, it is your turn.
How far does this fall?
About 10 feet.
They said it was 30 feet.
Since when did I say the fall was 30 feet?
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, anywhere between like 10 and like 15 feet. It's not enough to do damage to you. It is if you get pushed off, but if you just jump off, you should be okay.
gotcha. I'm still just over here.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Okay. I'm going to... I'm gonna Hands of Healing to myself.
Okay.
What is that?
Hmm?
What's my martial arts deck with my Wismon?
It's whatever your martial arts do.
Where did I find that?
Should be written down. I think it's a D6 though at level 5. Yeah, it's a D6.
Plus my L. So 4. 4 points. Back.
Okay.
That is an action. And then I'm going to bonus action Quicken Healing.
Okay.
So...
Quicken healing is a key point though, right?
Yes.
That is your last one.
Fuck.
Which Just run.
Then I roll. That's what I'm about to do with my movement. Then I can roll my martial arts die and add my proficiency bonus. Proficiency bonus. So it'd be 4.
Plus 4?
Yeah, so it's 8 altogether.
What did you roll?
4.
And your proficiency is 4?
No, I rolled 1.
Oh, your proficiency is 3. Okay.
So that's 8 health all back altogether?
You got, yeah, you're at 9.
Alright. Now, well, it's action and bonus action, so I'm just going to do this, and he's gonna take an attack of opportunity.
Is that the way you want to go?
Is this, what is this? Whose dice is this up here?
It's a window. Oh, the die? I don't know.
Is that not the window I can go through?
There's windows everywhere. That's one of them. The other one was like there on the back wall. Like that whole back wall is full of windows.
Well, I can't get through those.
You could jump off the railing.
And die.
Why would you die?
I got 9 HP.
So?
What if I didn't make it? I fall to the ground.
I already told you it's not high enough to deal damage to you unless you're like pushed off. If you're actively gonna catch yourself, you'll be fine. But also, there's a ladder next to you.
Right, but I can't get up to the windows, dummy.
Which windows are you referring to? Those windows on the back wall?
Yeah.
Like I said, there's a whole upper floor that leads to the roof.
I just want out.
Well, do whichever you want.
I don't know. I use my movement speed, and I go out. Take me out.
You're going out the window?
Whatever way gets
Okay.
me out.
I need an acrobatics check from you, please. Like I said, you can't just say I want out. You gotta tell me where you're trying to go.
I don't know. I can't see it. I can't fucking do this app thing.
What are you trying? The window that's literally, you're looking at it? That window?
Well, you said there's an easier way.
There's a lot of ways. That's one of the things I was trying to explain to you guys when you should be making checks each turn, because there's not just one way out. Like, obviously, there's those windows. There's these windows on the back wall.
Which you cannot-
Like I said, you were literally on top of a ladder that takes you onto the roof.
Oh, that takes me to a different place.
It literally takes you to a different place.
Oh, I thought you were saying it goes down. I was like, I don't want to go down.
The ladder that you're at the bottom of goes down?
I can't tell. Look, it looks like it's just a ladder.
It looks like a ladder that goes up.
I disappeared again. But yes, I want to go on the ladder. Up.
Okay, I have no idea where your mini is, so... Oh, there it is.
Yes, I want to go up.
Okay, so you climb the ladder, and you are on the roof. Okay, he is going to take an attack of opportunity on you, though. No, he's not. You jump, he swings underneath you, blade slams into the wooden part of the step of the ladder, as you climb up the ladder there. I would say that's maybe 20 feet of movement.
That's all I got.
Okay. That's only 5. Remember, diagonals are only 5 feet, so you actually have 10 more feet. There you go. Alright, so Korish darts up the ladder there and tries to get out. Alrighty. He's going to step forward. He's going to attack Calroy. Oop, yes he is. 12. 10. 22. steps forward, delivers a crushing blow right to Calroy, drops Calroy. You see he looks back at you, Red, in the middle of your conversation, just going like, listen, there's more important matters that we need to... you see that Calroy is slashed into his back as he drops down to his knee. Calroy is down.
Calroy, no!
So that's movement. Nope, wrong guy. The only person that they have left to shoot at is Wick, who's fucking spider crawling on the beam. Miss. God damn it.
Yes, keep missing those.
That one's a hit, unfortunately. See, as soon as you talk. Wow! You take 7 points of piercing damage. How you looking over there, Max?
You said 7?
7.
Yeah, that's 0 now.
Oh shit! Arrow strikes you in the back as it's almost like you get your absolute bell rung. Eyes roll to the back of your head. Spider climb dissipates. You fall from the rafters. Boom, 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 boom. You drop off the rafters. You fall to the ground. You are not out of it yet, but you are down. Amathar is going to make a death save, which I will roll in private. Carradine sees the arrow, the bolts drop the mage. Wicked smile stretches across his teeth. As you hear Elizabeth say, Carradine, the princess is gone. Let her run home with a message. You see, he says, yes, yes, Pontifex. I will. He goes, it is my honor and my duty. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. Korish, you're on the roof. You sprinting across the roof. At this point in the night, it has started to rain profusely. Just heavy rainfall has taken over the skies as inky black has stretched over the night sky, hiding the stars and just the moon that is being obscured by the rain. You are running across the roof, your hair in your face, Rococo's blade at your side, bleeding profusely from your various wounds from battle. You begin to scale the side of the cathedral. You scale the side of the cathedral. As you drop down, you find yourself behind the masses that have gathered by the front door of the cathedral. They do not seem to see you. As you drop down, land in a puddle, you land hard, being at 1 HP. You land splash. You almost have to find every piece of strength that exists remaining in your body to pick yourself back up. Your clothes are damp and cold. You look into the window as you see a voiceless, again being muted because of the stained glass window, Elizabeth Brassica pointing down to Carradine. And this is where I will say the rest. Brett, you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage as Flail fully smashes the front of the glass out of Red, who hits the ground hard. The glass bowl fully cracks. Gumballs fall across the thing. That's your first one. Do you, is there anything you want to, do you have any final words, Red?
Do I see her in the window?
You look out of the window and you see Korish in the window, yes.
I'm just gonna mouth the word run.
And you see that Carradine raises his flail again, glowing in bright golden light, brings it down. You hear a sickening smash as you see on the wall, almost like a shadow, different multicolored blood splashes across the ground as the ball, the golden or the glass globe fully shatters in its entirety, leaving no more quote unquote head. You see he turns, begins to walk down towards the front door. Hopper, I need you to roll me a death saving throw, please. So I need a D20. I need you to roll a D20 for me and tell me what you get.
Did you see my Discord message?
Max, what'd you get? Max, are you muted?
Yeah.
There we go. What'd you get?
14.
14? So that's one save. You see the heavy chain, like full plate armored boots of Carradine, who begins to walk down the red carpet towards the front door to presumably chase after you. I need another one of those, so go ahead and roll me a second death save. 12. That's 2 successes. Carradine approaches 5 feet, or 15 feet, 10 feet, 5 feet, approaches behind Hopper. Go ahead and roll me a third one, please. 19. At the very last possible moment, Hopper, you spring to consciousness, 1 HP left. You are on the ground, and standing above you is Sir Carradine Deeproot, now covered in multicolored blood, the blood of Candian all over his face. You see he's kind of battle scarred, but pretty much not nearly as bad as the destruction he's left in his wake. He is slowly approaching you. You have one final turn to make space and escape if that is still your plan. What is it you want to do?
The front door is locked, I'm guessing.
The front door is still locked. The beam is still on it. You look and you see that there is a window, and you see Korish kind of is there. She drops down from the outside and is looking in from the outside. So the windows are still there. Or if you have any kind of spell that can get you out, you can do that.
So if I use Misty Step, I can teleport outside the window?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you say anything to Carradine as he approaches you? Again, flail over his head, ready to deliver the final blow. Do you say anything to him, or do you just what do you want to do here?
Scurry on out.
You see, Carradine steps over him and he says, "I made you a promise, didn't I, mage?" Brings the flail up. As he brings it down, you faint of breath, weak at hand, pull your hands up above your face, and in the air you scribble out the quickest arcane marks that you can with what energy you have left. Closing your eyes, you watch as in a puff of smoke, boom! Big burst of light, big spell burst of light as Carradine brings the flail onto the ground. And as the smoke clears, there is no body. As Chorus, you wait there by the window, see a very horribly injured, probably like broken wrists, probably some cracked bones. Hopper Wicks.
Broken wrists.
He's been getting beat up pretty bad.
Fell off a beam.
Fell off a beam.
Specifically too.
He's got a couple broken bones. You see, he's got a huge couple crossbow bolts sticking out of his back. Almost like lands in the air and then drops to just boom, lands on the ground. Lets out as he picks himself up. Do you help him at all?
Of course.
You help him to his feet. Two of you, quite literally, both of you are at 1 HP, bleeding profusely. And it's almost like you can't even see how much blood there is because of how hard it's raining. You see that it washes into the puddles that are being pushed into the drainways there. Streaks of neon blue, dark, like lavender, these purples, these blues and reds. The two of you limp away, and you find yourself running in the night before you collapse with an exhaustion. You see that as you collapse, you hear the sound of boots all over the city beginning to mobilize. The hunt for what remains of the the Candian royal family is on. You hear them northwest, east, south, everywhere, all around you, surrounding you. You find yourself in the middle of an open street. All of the people have kind of been evacuated to their homes, and you hear this kind of magical broadcast, stretching over the city. Marking the it's almost like you see like they've almost magically put up almost like a poster, if you will, that not only marks Candia as enemies of the state that have fully excommunicated from the Concord. They are officially enemies at war, but it also shows the final moments, that is the death of King Amathar Rocks. Candia is now kingless, and that is the last thing you see before a hooded figure reaches its hands out, pulling you into an alleyway, into the dark as a patrol walks across the street, halberds and blades at the ready. And that is all for this episode of A Crown of Candy. Tune in next time. Guys, if you made it this far, thank you. But tune in next week, as this is your adventurer's guide reminding you that it could always be worse. See you next time.